Hey everyone, Julie B here, back with a weekly update from behind the scenes of business ownership. My vision, and really my company's vision, is to help 1 million business owners by 2032. So in the next 10 years, we want to help 1 million business owners. Now I'll get into why we want to do that and how we're planning to do that in a minute. But before I do want to ask you if you want to help me out, continue on this mission and vision that we have, please consider becoming a content sponsor. What that looks like is I've set up Buy Me a Coffee. It's a platform where you can go on there and become a supporter or patron, whatever you want to call it, for $5 a month. That's the entry level, lowest level. And if you would do that, if I could get like I don't know, 100 people or so, or even, I don't know, 1,000 people to do that, it would really help me continue to build this content, continue to be a small business owner, and I'll get to why that's important in a minute. But just consider it. I'll drop the link in the description below, and I would appreciate any help you're willing to give there. So let me get back to my vision. 1 million business owners by 2032. I want to help 1 million business owners by 2032. That's 10 years from now. So why do I want to do this? Well, and how are we going to do it? Well, first of all, I'm going to help business owners elevate from practitioner so that each of them can become a leader of leaders so that they can then continue to make a positive impact in their communities. Now, the way we do that is, right now at least, is I have short-term coaching and consulting offerings that a business owner can purchase to work through their VIPs, their very important problems, and their very important possibilities. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at helping business owners solve problems. And that's something that I offer. I also offer key employee coaching programs. If you're a business owner that you kind of feel like you cannot get out of the management role to be a leader, one of the reasons maybe is that nobody else around you has become a leader. So you're actually more of a leader of managers than a leader of leaders. To become a leader of leaders, you have to have other leaders around you. And one way I can help you do that is actually coaching your key employees. So those are just a couple of offerings that I have. And the reason I want to help 1 million business owners by 2032 in those offering ways is because business owners make a positive impact in their communities. Let me tell you a little bit about how they do that. So first of all, business owners employ a lot of people. Business owners are really good problem solvers for the most part. From the smallest challenges in our local community to the world's greatest problems, a lot of the solutions have started with a business owner. And I don't think that we collectively support them enough. I can even put myself in that category, even though I do all of this content, I think that there are still some things that I could change about my behaviors where I could support business owners more. But I am a business owner, and I have either been a business owner or been a key employee to a business owner for most of my career. And I know the impact that business owners have on their communities. In the United States, 99% of all employers are small business owners. Think about that. Now, they don't employ 99% of the workforce, but 99% of the companies that offer jobs in the United States are small business owners. Think about that. That is only 1% of other companies offer jobs. That's freaking huge. And small businesses employ around 47% of the workforce. So almost half of the workforce is employed by small businesses. And since 1995, small businesses have accounted for 62% of net new job creation. Now, I will put a couple of links where I got these numbers from. They're very reputable sources where these numbers are coming from. But what I'm hearing there is half, or at least half. Think about that. Half of our economy is supported by business owners, by small business owners, companies with fewer than 500 employees. That is a massive number. And yet, the percentage of money from the community that these small business owners are getting has steadily declined. So there's a lot that we can do, and I am focused on helping small business owners continue to survive and also thrive through the programs. And again, I want to help 1 million business owners by 2032. I'm going to do that through the services I mentioned, but also through people who consume this content or people who invest in me in one way or another, whether it's on the Buy Me a Coffee link that I mentioned or some other way. Speaking engagements, books, all of those things. We are working on how we are actually going to keep count of all of this, and we'll have that figured out by the end of this year. But I just think small businesses are so vital to the economy. They're vital to how we live, and I don't think we realize that enough. And so I really want to help make sure that small businesses continue to thrive in this world that we live in. So all of those things are reasons why the vision here is 1 million business owners helped by 2032. And the way I'm going to help them is I want to help them elevate beyond practitioner to become a leader of leaders so that they can then go on and fulfill their values, fulfill their missions, which will ultimately positively impact their communities and keep the American dream alive. Quite honestly, I really believe in that. So those are just some things on my mind. I wanted to share that with you because I'm really freaking excited about it. We're really excited about it behind the scenes. We've got some really fun and interesting things coming up. So I wanted to share that with you, and any support you can give me to work towards that vision, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, last week I got a couple of comments. My video was a little bit, it was hard because I'm grieving the loss of my mother-in-law. And I just wanted to tell you, first of all, thank you for reaching out in the way that you did. I really, anybody who sent anything or said anything, email, gift, card, even comments on videos or other social platforms, I read them all, see them all, and appreciate them all. So thank you. I've done a lot of thinking. I'm a big believer in having thinking time, and grief has this funny way of just stopping you. Sometimes you think you're going to get up and do something, and grief is like, nope, you're not doing that today. You're going to just think, or you're going to sleep through 3 alarm clocks like I did this morning. Thankfully, I didn't have a meeting this morning. But anyways, I'm going through a season of life. I think things are changing. Things are changing in my home. Things are changing with work, and things are changing with me personally. And I have had the space to now kind of reflect on, I'm going through a season of life. And I think it's important for business owners. I've always really liked thinking of things in seasons. And my business coach, Angie Stegall, was actually, I think, the first person who kind of opened that thread or showed me that light that, we have seasons in life, we have seasons in business. And one thing that helps me do is that, I know change is constant, but it's not permanent. That's kind of a big concept, I think, but I know we are constantly changing. We are constantly evolving. We are, our world is, people around us are, but change is also not permanent, which is an interesting dichotomy there. But I always try to remember that as we go through these seasons of life, because when you get down about it, it helps you remember it's not permanent. And when good things are happening and you're really excited about them, I'm like fired up about this vision. It helps you appreciate that season as well, of like just excitement and newness and just passion and fuel and fire and all of those things. So remembering that change is constant but not permanent, I think, is really important, and something that has helped me. And just looking at things as seasons, probably more for the harder times than the good times, but recognizing that this too shall pass, and getting through it, and then just trying to honor the things that are happening, the things I'm feeling, the things that are going on around me, learning how to let go of some things. That's another big part of it, stuff that I'm dealing with right now. But, again, the point of this is to give you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes and what it looks like for business owners behind the scenes. So this video is a great example. I started off like really, really excited about my vision, and then, but real life is happening too. And this week, I feel like I've found more of a harmony between those two things and have been able to find some clarity and see that it's a season and really honor some feelings, let some things go, all of those things that kind of go along with, spring cleaning or, getting out the sweaters or whatever it is you might be doing as seasons change. So that's just something that's helped me, and I hope it can help you as well. So anyways, as I'm wrapping up here, again, I am so stoked about my vision. And I say but it's really my team's vision. It's our vision of helping 1 million business owners by 2032. That is a big, hairy, audacious goal if I've ever heard one. And I'm excited to share more with you about what that's going to look like. And as we start tracking that, it's going to be, it's just really, I'm so freaking excited about it. It's going to be a blast. So if you could help, reach out, if you have any ideas about how you can help, reach out. I'm always open to hearing them. But again, one of the best ways you can help me right now, if you don't need or really want to invest in business coaching or leadership coaching for your employees right now, referrals are always great. But if you're like, hey, I just want to, share my support, send me $5 a month or $15 a month, or there's a couple of levels that go from up to $300 a month on Buy Me a Coffee. Invest in me that way, because that will also help pay for some of the things that I have to pay for that are coming out of my pocket right now to continue doing these things. So that is one way you can definitely help me. And, we're going into the giving season as well. So yeah, any help you can provide would be great. I'll drop that link again in the description. So I think I'll wrap it up here, but just remember, change is constant, but not permanent. And whatever season you're going through right now, if I can help you in any way, reach out, and maybe you can be one of those 1 million business owners that I help. So hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think, and I will be back next week with another video. See ya.